Everybody, thank you for coming together on a day of unity for Ukraine and support for Ukraine. My name is Mark Offerman. I represent the Democratic Progressive Caucus of Palm Beach County. Do I have your permission to get a little bit political here on a world stage? Sure. Yes? I soundly sit in the Democratic Party, but I'm constantly rolling my eyes to the things that I see going on there. That isn't going to drive me to the Republican Party. I can assure you of that. However, we need unity here, okay? We have our own fight here in the United States, and as you know, Russia meddled in our election in 2016, probably tried to do it again in 2020, and Russia on a world stage is seen as a terrorist, as an aggressor to the world, and especially to your country, which they have absolutely no business meddling with and fighting and destroying what they're doing. It seems to me that if Putin can't have Ukraine, he's willing to destroy it. I don't think that's right. I don't think the United Nations should be sitting and allowing Putin and Russia to still be involved in making decisions and having votes. And I think the same for NATO. NATO needs to step it up, and these two organizations which administer democracy on a world and a global stage should be doing a hell of a lot more in this fight. It shouldn't be one country doing something with $2.5 billion. It should be every damn country in the world that's free doing something to fight and stand up to the bullying, to the abuse, to the genocide of what we're actually seeing here. I will need help from you and the Ukrainian movement to move my party in a direction to give you more money, more military aid, and more spending and supplies. That is what my goal is, and I think that's why you guys keep asking me to come out and represent a little. The one thing that I do see missing here is the Republican Party never comes and does the same thing. They're always absent until they want to say something that supports. And it's not really a dig against Democrats versus Republicans. The message that I'm talking about now is unity, and we need to see it past the words, okay? Right now, there's a Speaker of the House, which was just elected by the minority, Kevin McCarthy, and has literally said in front of the world stage there will be no more blank checks going to aid you. And I think that's wrong, okay? And for him to be the voice of this now, I think that we're going to have to push the United States of America now in a direction to get you the aid which you absolutely need to fight this war and push Russia back, and let's get rid of Putin somehow. How? I don't know exactly how. Am I advocating violence? Maybe. But I'm certainly not saying it right now with a direction. I'm looking for diplomatic scenarios, but I don't believe we're dealing with somebody that knows what diplomacy is. And I think they're going to try to do everything they can to do away with you and your people. I think it's absolutely wrong. I think it's disgraceful. It's disgusting. There's not too much more I can say about it, but Putin has to go one way or another. And what I want to see here is more of these demonstrations. Weekly, not just monthly, weekly, almost daily, on the streets until this is a big enough movement which represents all of you united in cause to defend yourselves. And then I want to take you to do this in front of the Democratic Party locally and in Florida and Tallahassee. And the exact same thing in front of the Republican Party. Demand the help. You guys are fighting in your country to save democracy on a world stage. The entire Western world is safe from Russian aggression because of what you are doing now, okay? That needs to be recognized. We don't need to hear from half of our political spectrum in the United States that you're not going to get blank checks. We know they're not going to be blank checks. There's going to be checks and balances. But you need aid, and you need our help to defend what democracy is. And that is the only way we can get through this is together, okay? So together, united, we'll never be divided. Say that.
Absolutely.
Together, united, we'll never be divided. Slava Ukraine.
Героям слава!
Thank you.